start?
What? What do you say?
Hi.
Hey. What's going on, Z-Warriors? Mr. Waffles here. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, but I've just been busy with a new job and setting up the schedules and things like that. So it's been really hard for me to actually find time to play or even just post a video. So the last big event I went to was New York Regional. So instead of like right now the detailed tournament report, I'm just going to do a tournament video report instead. So my overall experience was a lot of fun. I mean, I saw a lot of people that I would normally just recognize on Retro just by the Facebook picture, but to actually see them in person was actually cool. So I met a lot of people, saw a lot of my friends. Some of them did really well, and I was happy for them. So I was going to the tournament report, and I was playing Orange Krillin. I really wanted to play Blue Godku, but just wasn't ready and needed more testing. And I'm liking where it's going right now, so probably before the next event, I might play that or I might play something else. But I kind of want to stay away from the Krillins and stuff like that. Maybe try something new. So round one, I played Anthony, and he was playing Black Frieza. I had like 23 life cards at the end of it. I ball 7 for 3 D-discs to kind of seal it away, so it was pretty good. Round two was against Kelly Dennis, good friend of mine, and his brother Kevin, really good players. And we would play a lot on the Octagon, and he was playing Black Raditz. And
That's twin.
yeah, they're twins, yeah. And it came down to the wire. I mean, it looked good for me. What I had was I had time in my hand. I had time, sphere, and blinding. And I had the 2 blocks out, the physical block and the energy block. So I got rid of the time and kept the blinding just in case something happened. Mainly because I figured I was safe with the 2 energy blocks, and whatever he threw at me, he would just attack, I block, and then I blinding in combat, and then enter on him to seal the game. But he entered on me because he had like 1 life card left in deck, so it was really close, or very like close to 1. And he wither and fired my steady drill. It crit because he had Dragon Ball 1 out. He took ball 7, milled me 3, and then from there he used like energy web and stuff, and it just kind of sealed the deal. So it was a good game for sure. Black Rat is actually really nasty. He's very underrated. He plays it very well. I think 1 combat he actually, I think he scout maneuver, dirty tactics, and black searching technique all in 1 turn. So he would searching technique first, got rid of whatever he couldn't get with the scout maneuver. And then he scout and maneuvered, energy absorption, which got rid of 3 copies. And then he dirty tactics for like some drills and stuff. So it was a good play by him. I lost like a good amount of life cards, and I also got Visage that game too. So the fact I almost won was pretty impressive too. So it was a good game. Then round 3, Saiyan Vegeta, I lost to. I knew it was going to be a rough matchup. I played my drills. He played Saiyan, a rival. Then on my turn, I drew like a Dragon Ball. I think like two or 3 drills or something like that. So it was either I lose 2 cards from my deck and 2 drills, or I entered. And I just entered, and it wasn't even a bad combat, even though I was down a couple cards. But he just got up to 3 and started pummeling away. I tried to stabilize, but it wasn't enough because he had the early lead. So it was a good game all around. His name was Jacob, I think. Round 4, I played against my friend Will from my locals. He was playing Black Nappa, so he wasn't going really aggressive, so that gave me time to set up my drills. And eventually I got Kami out, and which resulted in getting ball 6. And, just having Kami out there just to keep rejuvenating, because Nappa's effect is mandatory to destroy an ally. So, I won that one. Round 5, I played against Blue Piccolo. He had betrayals early, so he got rid of like my aura drill and possession drill. So later in the game, when I got lookout drill into play, he couldn't get rid of it, and I just kept entering. And my main goal was just to enter and pass, just to keep mailing him 3 and have him commit. But then I would just kind of use Krillin's energy to keep forcing stuff through and everything like that. So I won that one. And he had like the whole ally squad, Oolong, Bulma, Roshi, and all this stuff out. So, he Bulma to take my disc, and I got rid of it, and he kept bringing it back with Battle Readiness or Lunar Ray, but still wasn't enough because he wasn't really doing any actual attacking. So I just kept putting on pressure, and he had a fold. Round six, played against Matan, I guess his name. He was playing Red Garlic. Um, I had ball two. I drew it very early in the game, and I decided just to keep it. So I was basically playing with like 3 cards every combat. So, I just waited for him to get to, really he was at like level 4 with like 3 anger. I wanted to just, hold the ball and just like use it at like the right time. He actually ended up going to 4, I guess, too soon, and that resulted in me PowerPointing him for 10 because I had Aura Drill. So it PowerPointed 6, 7 plus the mastery, Aura Drill, which is 9, plus Garlic's 3, so actually like 12 or something. It was just over 10. It was a lot. It was just big beefy attacks, and then I D-disked him for a lot, and then I used ball 2 to drop him down because he entered on me. So he took so much damage, and he just lost a lot of cards in life deck, which helped me catch up. So I won that one. Round 7, played against Nick, playing Black Krillin. I had 23 life cards in the deck. I know against Black Krillin, I think Orange Krillin has a better matchup. That's because you have better setup. They have energy. They have erasing drill, and you have energy phasing drill. So your deck is more aggressive, and you just enter and just pound face with energies all day. His D-Disc couldn't crit because I had hiding drill out. So I was fairly comfortable just because I just know to enter a lot and just keep entering almost every turn and not be afraid. Sometimes I would enter with a ball in my hand because then he would use a mastery and then I'll just get rid of it. So, against Black Krillin, don't try to really wait for optimal hand because they're gonna have a lot of time to set up. You just have to try and just go in and go in hard. And then my last round was Blue Ginyu against Nick. Yeah, 2 Nicks back to back. So round 7 was a guy named Nick. Round 8, guy named Nick again. So I played against Blue Ginyu last round and got really close. It's probably my favorite game by far. Fashbender was coming over just to see matches for the feature matches, and obviously Ginyu Krillin isn't really exciting, but this game actually turned out to be quite a nail biter. I had 3 cards left in my deck, so if I drew, I would have lost. But I had ball 2 in my hand, so I discarded down to 1. He was playing like a physical energy kind of hybrid, so it took me off guard a bit. And so I had 4 cards because the ball went into the bottom, and I drew 3, so I had 1 card left, which was the Dragon Ball. I played ball 7, stacked 3 DD discs on top, and then I discarded Dragon Ball 4, and I rejuvenated. So, I had 6 cards in my deck afterwards. He enters on me because he has to, otherwise he loses because I have 3D discs on top. He Sagacious Strike for no damage to take my ball 7 to mill me 3, but I had 2 balls in, so they kept cycling. And then from there, I just D-disked him for game with Aura Drill, so it was like 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. So he was at Ginyu 3 at that time too, so everything was doing +2 life, which was canceling out my hiding drill. So it was a really crazy game. I had after the 2 losses early, I had to win 4 straight games in a row, which I did, and I got 20th place at the end of it all. So it was a lot of fun. I was close to topping again, but hey, it's all for the fun. I wasn't upset. I was glad to see my friends top. I was glad to see such a diverse top 16 with Blue Nail, Blue Frieza, making Piccolo actually making a resurgence, things like that. So I was really excited, more so for the game and then my own, winning. Thanks. So,
I'm here.
I'm just glad that everything went well. No huge issues for the most part. Maybe towards like top 16 because there was some like little issue with that. But other than that, everything went very smooth. No thefts. Everything was just.
This is the one stream that no one was really complaining about.
Yeah, we had a good judge staff. So shout out to Richie Williams for head judging it. He did a great job. Dave Fashbender, Mark Bolger, Eric Whale, Joseph Bellici, Alex Hakadakis, James Stadmiller, of course, so all these guys, and Brothers Grimm for hosting it, Next Level Z for streaming. Shout out to all you guys for all your hard work and everything. It was great turnout. Hopefully, we'll have some more events in the upcoming. I guess it's the first regional season. And it stinks that it's only like kind of like a once a year thing. So hopefully that we'll have some more like tournaments, kind of like how Yu-Gi-Oh has like YCSs throughout several states to get their nationals invite. Hopefully we can kind of have the same for DBZ. And I know ARG is starting to pick up DBZ as well. So if you know any friends that are interested, tell them it's a good time to join. Set 4 is around the corner. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to try and hopefully once my schedule comes in, be able to post more videos. And I'm sorry it's been a while, but
He's
it's
a busy man.
just work, it's just very time consuming. So, I'll make sure to get some more videos up there. I'm going to post them up today, maybe like 2 or 3, just to give you guys something because you guys deserve it. Until next time, Z Warriors, Mr. Waffles out.